everyone, my name is JOELINN. I'm a master crafter, and I'm gonna teach you today how to survive in the baddest of the biomes. You know what biome that is? You guessed it, the Badlands. So what makes the Badlands unique? Well, they're usually near deserts, and they're maybe near the ocean, but they're so different because instead of having sand, or instead of having dirt, they have terracotta, and that comes in many different colors. And in fact, if you take terracotta and you put it into a furnace with some coal, you get the most beautiful block in all of Minecraft. I really hope you try that, and you'll be so surprised. Each different color makes a different beautiful block, but there's nothing beautiful about the Badlands. All right, so say you're adventuring, off on an adventure, and you find, hey, the Badlands. What do? Do you run away? No, because it has awesome stuff. It has terracotta, which I already told you makes the most beautiful block in all of Minecraft. It also has lots and lots of gold, delicious, beautiful gold. But are you gonna survive if you're not prepared? No. So you need to have the right set of tools. First, a shovel. There's red sand everywhere. The shovel's the best way to get rid of that red sand. Second, you need a pickaxe, because if you want that terracotta and you want that sweet gold, there's no other way you're gonna need a pickaxe. In fact, you might want to bring multiple pickaxes. I recommend iron pickaxes because they're awesome and you don't have to waste a diamond on it. Number 3, what else do you need? Well, you're gonna need a sword, because if you go into caves, there are guaranteed to be mobs. Number 4, what do you need? Food! There's no food in the Badlands. I can't say that enough times. There's no food in the Badlands. So bring lots of fruit, lots of apples, lots of carrots, lots of whatever you need to eat. Bread is always good. But if you're a real expert player like me, like a master crafter like me, you are going to make your own farm. You could either bring dirt and seeds, and yes, you need to bring dirt because there's no dirt in the Badlands, so bring your own dirt. Or you could use a leash and take that lead and attach it to some farm animals that are outside the Badlands, like maybe there's like a savanna next door or grasslands, and you lead them into a fenced area in the Badlands and you breed them. Man, that would make you a master, and you will have lots of food to survive on. Oh, so you want to build farms in the Badlands? Cool, great idea. But think about the things that you're gonna also need aside from dirt and seed and animals. You need some fences. You need some blocks if you want to build your stables. If you're gonna build like dirt farms where things grow out of the ground, well, also you're gonna need a hoe, of course, and you're also gonna need a water bucket. Now let's talk about that water bucket. You're there in the Badlands, you have a bucket full of water, you're golden. This bucket here is gonna be the best thing that you'll ever have, because number 1, it'll help you grow your crops. Can't grow crops easily without a bucket of water. Number 2, try this trick. Let's say you're about to fall down into a canyon or a deep cave. Spill that water as you fall and then land on that water. You won't get hurt. Boom! That's one of the best tricks that you can know from a master crafter, and it's so important in the Badlands, and I'll tell you why. The reason is, if you fall into those pits, there's a good chance that you might find a mine shaft. And a mine shaft is one of the coolest generating structures in all of Minecraft, because there are rails, there are gold all over the walls, or like lots of stuff. And finally, there's treasure chests, and you can find a treasure. Final thing you'll want to do with that bucket is, if you find a whole lot of lava, well, guess what? You can turn that lava into obsidian. And hey, don't forget your diamond pickaxe, because that lets you mine that pretty obsidian. Hey, don't have a pickaxe? That's okay. You can still walk over the obsidian and it'll be like a bridge. Boom. Just saved you a lot of trouble, and now you won't burn in that awful lava. Final thing you should have with you in the Badlands if you're adventuring, a bed. Why do you need a bed? Because there's no passive mobs in the Badlands. That means there's no sheep, can't get wool. Also, no trees. There are some dead bushes. What can you do with a dead bush? Nada. Nothing. So there's no wood. You can't build a bed. If you can't build a bed, you can't sleep. Better have a bed with you. Now that takes us to our final question, which is, what happens if you spawn in the Badlands? So you spawned in the Badlands. Aw dear. There's no block that you could really build anything out of, because terracotta, if you use your hands to get it, boom, it disappears. You can't actually get it. You need a pickaxe. You don't have a pickaxe, you don't have anything. So what do? Even if you try to build stuff out of red sand, you can build walls, but red sand falls, so you can't build a roof. Here's the trick. Here's how you get shelter, okay? You have to turn the red sand into red sandstone. You don't need a crafting table because you won't have a crafting table. 4 red sand gives you 1 sandstone, and that won't fall. Use that for your roof. You'll be golden. You build yourself a shelter, nice and tight, you know, like 3 blocks tall with the roof, some room to move around, but not too much, and you just keep knocking down some blocks all night long, making sure it's still night, and when it's day, you come out, and that's your first day of night, and now you're ready for your second day when things will really get going. So day 2, you wake up, you're in the Badlands. What do? You go high up to the tallest Badlands peak. There you're gonna find something special, a forested Badlands biome. Trees, yeah, trees. Punch those trees, you'll get lots of logs, turn those logs into planks. Now you can make anything that you want. You make your crafting table, you make your axes, you make your pickaxes, you make your hoes, you make your shovels, all out of wood. Then you can go digging, you can get the stone, now you can make your stone tools, your stone sword, stone axe, stone hoe, everything. Stone pickaxe, very important. That's how you start on day 2. But there are some things that you need to go outside the Badlands to get. So what do you need to leave the Badlands for? I can think of 3 things. Number 1, you gotta go to a nearby savanna, because yes, savannas are always close to Badlands. Find sheep. That sheep will help you make your bed, because you need that wool. Number 2, seeds. You wanna have a farm? Cool, but you're not gonna find anything to farm in the Badlands, and definitely no seeds. So you wanna cut down grass or find whatever you need to in the savanna to bring back to dirt in the Badlands. Number 3, the final thing, you are going to need iron. So you gotta mine in the savanna because you're not gonna find iron in the Badlands. Pretty much only gold. There's some other things too. And maybe very rarely iron. But the iron's gonna be more in the savanna and you're gonna need that, especially if you wanna mine that sweet gold. Alright, this is Master Crafter JOELINN signing off. Like this video because you do like it. Subscribe to the channel because you're gonna like all the videos. And share it with 100 friends.